Um pescador estava na água com a linha lançada, aproveitando o que deveria ser uma tarde tranquila. Mas, em um piscar de olhos, o barulho de um motor rompeu o silêncio. Antes que pudesse reagir, um jet ski atingiu seu barco diretamente.
What the...
A colisão o lançou para dentro da água. Segundo o autor da postagem original, o condutor tinha apenas 13 anos e não viu o barco até ser tarde demais. Felizmente, ambos saíram abalados, mas sem ferimentos. Águas abertas são um espaço compartilhado, seja para pescar ou pilotar, e um único instante de distração pode transformar um ótimo dia em uma situação de risco de vida. Em outubro de 2025, um pescador do canal BMR Fishing estava arremessando sua linha no pier de Long Beach, nos Estados Unidos. As condições da água estavam turvas, mas ainda dava para pescar, e ele esperava repetir o sucesso de outras vezes, quando tinha pegado vários peixes. Mas cerca de 8 minutos depois, essa tranquilidade acabou de repente, mudando o ambiente de pacífico para caótico em um instante. Um surto de gritos começou atrás dele.
Oh, it's a fight. Dang. Full on fight. Hey guys, come on. Guys, come on, calm down. They did? Okay.
Motherfucking perverts up here in Skulls. Reno, they better not ever hurt my sister again. Perverts, don't touch my sister again. Bro, it's not me. Man, what the f***?
You guys alright?
How we doing?
You okay?
Yeah, man. Call 911.
What happened?
That's what's up. Because
Dude, it wasn't us.
They just started hitting you guys?
Yeah.
I got them on.
Dude, I was trying to cool them off. Hey, it wasn't us.
hey, listen. I didn't even do the shit like that, bro.
I got them. So you know them at all?
I didn't even know those dudes.
I don't know
I
what
just come over here to fishing.
Yeah?
That's all.
Alright.
And they come to us to look.
So you guys, they just started attacking you guys?
Obviously, man. Obviously.
Hey, can you call the cops?
Yeah.
Call the cops right now.
Can you call? Alright guys, I'm getting off live. I need to call the police.
Waking up right now?
Yeah, he's on the ground. He's unconscious right now.
Oh, is he breathing?
Yes, he's breathing.
Is it normal breathing?
Yes, it seems, well, it's kind of being a little bit erratic right now. Yes, hey, don't pick up your head, okay? Keep your head down. I think there's more drama going on out here. More police coming. I heard some yelling down there. So maybe the guys came back. Very unfortunate situations, guys. We gotta be careful when we're out here fishing. You know, anything can happen. I don't know if any of the things that the guys were saying were true. There's something about a guy touching a girl. I don't know, but I know the guy that's always fishing there for Bonita had nothing to do with that. Nothing to do with that. I don't know about the other guy, but still, I mean, you almost killed the guy. You hit him in the back of the head. I mean, he had a giant lump behind his head. He was going in and out of consciousness. I mean, come on, it's not worth it. I mean, if something like that happens, call the police. Don't take the matters into your own hands. Now they're gonna be in trouble, unfortunately. So yeah, like I said, be careful out there, guys. I mean, I always carry a knife with me because you're gonna try to take my life, you know, I'm gonna defend myself. But I have to start bringing pepper spray, something less lethal, of course. You know, it's a dangerous world we live in. This is a reality. And here in Long Beach, there's been a lot of situations like that. There's situations like right where I'm driving where homeless people have stabbed people just out of nowhere. And the jetty down here, Alamitos Beach Jetty, where I go, I remember there was a person found dead there as well. So be careful out here, guys. Long Beach or wherever you go, it doesn't even have to be Long Beach, you know, it's just anywhere. There's crazy people out there. Learn to defend yourself, you know, watch your back. When I'm fishing on the pier, some guys look kind of suspicious, you know, I'm thinking, well, they're behind me, I'm thinking, are they gonna do something? So I'm always alert to things like that. But we also gotta watch each other's back, you know. I try to break it up, you know, because I knew the guy that was there was like, why you guys hitting them? You know, I was wondering that because I already knew he had nothing to do with it. I didn't know what happened, but like, he's the chillest guy ever. So yeah, be careful, guys. Hopefully we don't have incidents like this anymore. You know, it's just a shame seeing that happened over here at our pier. So, well, be careful out there, guys. Be safe. Look, as I'm driving home, there's another situation over here. I was telling one of my coworkers, like, past 2 days, I've been seeing a lot of crashes. Just a lot of crazy stuff.
Em poucos segundos, pessoas que estavam por perto acabaram no meio da confusão. Um homem foi derrubado no chão e outro parecia desorientado, enquanto quem estava ao redor chamava os serviços de emergência com urgência. Quando a polícia e os socorristas chegaram, ninguém sabia ao certo o que tinha causado a briga e várias versões diferentes começaram a circular. O pescador, que só estava ali para pescar, acabou registrando uma agressão que deixou uma das vítimas entrando e saindo de consciência. Mais tarde, ele explicou que Long Beach vinha enfrentando um aumento de confrontos inesperados, desde esfaqueamentos até mortes sem explicação perto do quebra-mar, e que até uma pescaria comum agora exigia atenção total ao redor. Ele destacou que situações assim pioram rápido quando as pessoas tentam resolver tudo sozinhas, muitas vezes atacando quem não tinha nada a ver com o problema. Ele deixou o local com um pensamento difícil de ignorar. Até uma pescaria, que deveria ser um momento calmo e sem preocupações, pode se transformar em algo assustador de uma hora para outra. Em 4 de maio de 2021, ao longo de um rio isolado acessível apenas após uma longa caminhada rio acima, os pescadores do canal One Rod, One Reel Fishing estavam atrás de trutas como sempre fazem. Mas quanto mais avançavam no silêncio, mais o lugar parecia esconder algo, até que um desconhecido surgiu e mudou completamente o clima do dia.
Good, how are you? Having luck today?
Where are you guys coming in from?
Where do we come in from?
What's that?
Where did we come in from, bro? We just parked.
Where'd you guys come in from?
I don't know exactly. I didn't drive. I don't know, man. Sorry.
Where'd you walk in from?
We wait up the creek.
Where?
This creek? This creek's.
Explain to me exactly where.
Yeah, 4 miles downstream.
So all those no trespassing signs, walk past, they didn't mean anything?
Wait, what? No, which no trespassing signs?
This whole side's marked. And there's no way you walk from down there if you didn't go on my road that has no trespassing signs on the road as well. Otherwise you swam across the big pool. Huh? You can't? Go ahead, show me, let's walk. You guys know you're on my property and you're playing games with me and pissing me off. Which road? Did you come in on the state land and the state parking lot? Were you trespassing something? What was the name of the parking lot? You can get out of here. Look, you guys know you're playing games, so just be truthful with me, and then I don't send this to DEC. I just want your license so I have it on record. If I catch it on any of my cameras again, then I will send you.
I'm not trying to play games with you, sir. Had I known it was your property, then we would have left. And now that you're telling us, we won't come back.
Show me where you walk, and I'll show you the.
Yeah, sure.
I'll show you the no trespassing sign.
Sure thing. No problem. Let's go. There's no problem, sir.
I'll meet you. Tell the boys that I'll pack up and meet you at the bottom over here. Get them all. You're on my property. I can have you arrested for being on my property. And you're playing a game with me, which you shouldn't be doing. If you just answered me honestly from the beginning, when I simply asked you, where did you park?
Why do I want to tell you where I parked? We were honest.
When
We
you're
said
standing
we had no
on my
idea.
property,
We had no
and then
idea.
you're hiking up into my property. That's
trying to
not
leave.
along the river. And for the record, I own to the midpoint of the river. You're walking up onto my road, and you can get that all in your little recording right there, as I'm doing as well. If you're on somebody else's property, just be polite. And I would
Sure,
say, hey guys, you're on my property.
That's fair.
It's public.
All right, we're about to go, bro. I mean, we're cool. So we're not going to come back here, and we
You
apologize.
can. Just look at the maps. And
Okay.
you're crystal clear where you are.
Gotcha.
But you're standing, obviously.
Yeah.
I apologize. You were scaring me a little bit.
You're scaring me too. I'm out here with my family, and I got my boys up there, and you guys are on my property.
And I apologize now that we know there's your property. I'm very, very, very sorry.
But you knew it was my property when you went out. Because if you got to this point, unless you swam, there's no way, and you and I both know it, all you had to do was be honest from the beginning. I would have given you a hard time. Because I got kids a little bit older than you. And I understand the mentality. It's okay if you cut a corner every once in a while, but if you're on somebody's property, it's perfectly fair for me to ask for your information. And you know you didn't walk down along the river to get to this point, correct?
We
Yes or no? So for you to do it, you had to walk up past my neighbor's houses up over there.
So,
Go ahead, show me, let's go.
sir, just
Go
let.
ahead, walk. I'll just walk with you.
Okay, you can walk with. I'll just let you know. 95% we walked across the river. The other 5% we never saw a single house. Just let you know.
Guys,
But yeah,
there's no way down here. It's a 50-foot drop.
Yeah,
there's no way
we scaled it.
Exactly. So then you're up at my neighbor's house.
okay. Oh, we did not see any house, but yeah, we can go ahead and go.
And where you
but yeah,
entered on the other side, there's the no trespassing sign right there. I put up 4 of them.
and do be careful. It is a bit slippery on these rocks.
Thank you.
Go, hey, go.
Homem se aproximou, irritado, questionando, certo de que eles haviam cruzado suas terras. Seu tom ficou mais duro a cada resposta, transformando um simples passeio em algo tenso e incerto. E quanto mais ele falava, mais estranha sua alegação parecia.
Guys, so that was a bit of a mess. We're gonna try to break it down here, but basically that guy claims that we walked across the driveway through a gate to get down there, which we did nothing of the sort. We parked in a public parking lot, completely public. And because I know some of you guys are gonna be asking, public parking lot, and here's the sign. There is nothing here that's posted. As you can see, the sign is, I guess, blocked out for whatever reason. The only thing that's interesting is it does appear that people have been using it for some shooting practice. And we walked either down by the bank or we went full send and hiked up mountains and stuff, and we're on this trail right here where it's literally marked. It's literally a marked trail.
Totally public here. And the area that we went through, we were wading up the river the entire time. And we just happened to scale a cliff and continue onward.
Yeah.
And once we got up to him, there were posted signs on the land, but
Yes.
we were fishing the river. So
Right.
honestly, it parked in a public lot. We were fishing a public river.
Yeah.
We waded up the river.
Yeah.
It seemed a little illegitimate. That's why I wasn't willing to give that guy any information.
Yeah.
It's just, he came across a little bit aggressive. He was scaring me a little bit. And my first instinct was, all right, pretty much.
Right here, guys, we are literally about to reach Sky's car on this trail, which that guy is claiming he owns this trail. I guess he put that there. I guess that's owned by this blurred out company right here. It's actually a state. It's actually a state, isn't it?
It is.
Só quando eles foram embora é que a verdade apareceu. Uma trilha pública com marcações claras, tudo contrariando o que ele afirmava ser propriedade privada. A descoberta encerrou o encontro, mas não o desconforto que ficou. Espectadores questionaram por que o homem foi tão agressivo, especialmente quando as placas indicavam acesso público. Alguns acreditavam que ele estava protegendo um ponto secreto de pesca. Outros sentiram que a tensão sugeria algo além de uma simples disputa de território. Se o rio era público, por que insistir no contrário? E o que o deixava tão determinado a manter pessoas longe daquele trecho de água? Antes de irmos para o próximo vídeo, inscreva-se no canal para receber toda semana novos conteúdos assustadores. E bora para o próximo vídeo. Em 4 de dezembro de 2021, na tranquila cidade de Sparta, Tennessee, Jeremy Ball, do canal Exploring with Nug, voltou a um caso que assombrava a comunidade havia 21 anos. Seu canal se dedica a localizar pessoas desaparecidas sob rios e lagos, lugares onde as respostas muitas vezes afundam e somem de vista. Naquela manhã, a água parecia calma, mas algo enterrado havia muito tempo estava à espera.
Well, this place is really pretty, very quiet, nobody out here, so we can keep to ourselves, do our thing, and not bother anybody. Let's get the boat in the water, see what we can find. So location number 2 is definitely looking like a bust. I haven't seen anything in the water, and I've been looking for a while. There are some huge balls of bait fish out here, but on the bottom, it's just sand and mud. There's not even any boulders, really. So, I mean, if there was a car out here, it would jump off the screen at me. But let me show you what I'm looking at out here, and then we'll pack up, and then we're gonna head over to spot number 3. See that huge blob right there in the center of the screen? That's a bait ball or a ball of fish. Small minnows and stuff that swim around. But usually when there's those, there's big fish feeding off of them, but I don't really see any big fish right now. A couple of them pop up on the screen, but nothing really to take home unless you're gonna eat it. I don't know what I'm talking about. I don't fish. So location number 2, I'm gonna say is cleared. There's not one vehicle out here. There's really hardly anything even in the water. I mean, there's a few fish and some big old bait balls, but literally everything you're looking at right now is what's here. A whole lot of mud and dirt and the occasional boulder. That means we need to wrap it up one more time, head to location number 3, check it really good. Hopefully we find something there, because today we are striking out and I'm running out of places to search. It's kind of disappointing me, but you know what? We'll keep going, see what happens. This is the last shot, last spot that I know of to hunt. This river looks amazing, so if there is a car out here, there's gonna be no problem finding it and diving on it. But we're running out of daylight, so let's get out here and see what we can find. All right, fly that back some, see what we can find. So I'm scanning right now, been on the water here about 20-30 minutes, like I said. I've seen a few things that, you know, kind of looked like a car. It's possible. There are a lot of trees out here though, so I don't know if it's actually a car or not. Whoa. Oh, okay. That's okay. That's 100% a car right in front of my face. Man. Okay. Didn't expect that. Didn't expect that a bit. That, found a car. We found a car. You saw it, I saw it. Oh no. Now, what are the chances? What are the chances? Oh no. I'm lost for words. It just, I've been looking all day and I finally found a car. Can it be them? Let's go over it again. It's coming up right here. So we're looking at like 13 feet and the water is 46 degrees, which is bone chilling. You don't get a better picture than that. And dude, you can almost tell the shape of it. And I'm not gonna lie, man, that looks like, I'm not gonna say it. I'm not gonna say what kind of car it looks like, because I know what kind of car I want it to be. But I mean, it's got a short trunk and it's got a long nose, you know. Okay. We're good.
No rio Calf Killer, Jeremy começou a varrer o leito com um sensor de objetos, seguindo o mesmo trajeto que investigadores haviam percorrido inúmeras vezes. A tela mudou, contornos suaves, sombras que passavam, até que uma forma se recusou a se misturar ao restante. Mas o rio ainda não tinha terminado de revelar o que guardava. Depois de marcar o ponto, Jeremy voltou à água com seu equipamento de mergulho.
Let's just get in the water. Let's go for a dive. See what's down there. Almost there.
What is missing? All the windows are up. It's a Pontiac. 473 EJR. It's them. They're coming home. They're coming home.
I'm lost. I'm lost for words. I'm so glad I could find them. I'm so sad that that's where they ended up. And I can't believe it's been over 20 years they've been sitting there waiting for someone to find them, and I'm glad I did. I don't know. It's a weird mix of emotions. I can't even explain it. And but you know what? This isn't about me. This is about getting them home, and we're gonna do that today. So let's start making phone calls. Let's get people down here. Let's get them out of the water. It's time.
O rio gelado abafou tudo enquanto ele descia em direção à forma abaixo dele. O que encontrou correspondia às dimensões que investigadores discutiam havia décadas, silenciosa, intacta e à espera logo além do alcance da visão. Até o menor detalhe que ele revelou confirmou o que muitos temiam. Ainda assim, a superfície guardava o momento para o qual ninguém poderia estar preparado.
How you doing?
First things first, brother.
Oh yeah?
This is amazing, man. We've been looking for these two kids forever.
Yes.
Let me see this license plate. Oh my God. Calling dispatch right now to run this tag.
Okay.
And they've been here the whole time, right down in there.
That's crazy. That happened.
How deep is that?
I was like 10 feet.
I need you to run a tag for me. And this is big. When you're ready. 473 Echo John Robert. Is that the Fosters? Okay, we found the car. Start a car for me right here, right now. Okay. This is the Explorer with a Nook.
I've been watching your videos, brother.
Thank you. Thank you.
Hey, you just became White County's hero, trust me.
That's awesome.
I done hugged him and everything, man.
You just don't understand how big this is.
I told him that.
Hey, she getting around, also getting. Chris, why you gonna put that down? What? Go over here all the way. Yeah. Just got pizza coming down the hill. All right, hold up.
Yeah.
Where you looking? Look. There it goes.
Aaron and Jeremy. Been missing over 20 years. They're going home.
Quando as equipes de resgate chegaram, o rio finalmente revelou o que havia mantido escondido. O veículo subiu lentamente à superfície, coberto por anos de sedimentos, mas inconfundível em sua forma. Era o Pontiac Grand Am, o mesmo que desapareceu quando Aaron Foster e Jeremy Bechdel sumiram em 2000. Jeremy avisou o xerife e a confirmação veio em seguida. 21 anos de incerteza desabaram em uma verdade incontestável. Não havia mais nada para o rio esconder. Alguns espectadores comentaram como famílias passaram por aquele ponto durante anos, sem saber que a resposta estava a poucos metros. Outros destacaram como alguém pode desaparecer sob águas rasas, sem deixar vestígios, levantando questões inquietantes sobre quantos mistérios ainda permanecem invisíveis. Se um carro desaparecido pôde ficar intacto sob um rio por 2 décadas, quantas outras histórias estão logo fora de vista, perto o bastante para passar todos os dias, mas escondidas tempo suficiente para serem esquecidas? Na costa de Oahu, no Havaí, um pescador aproveitava uma manhã tranquila em seu caiaque. Ele filmava o passeio completamente desavisado de que estava prestes a registrar um encontro assustador.
Ah! Tiger shark! Tiger shark ran me!
Um enorme tubarão-tigre surge de repente e atinge diretamente o caiaque do pescador, balançando a pequena embarcação no mesmo instante. É uma filmagem crua e visceral de um ataque agressivo e não provocado por um dos maiores predadores do oceano. Esse breve vídeo é um lembrete assustador de quem realmente domina o mar. O tubarão estava apenas curioso ou aquilo foi um claro golpe territorial contra o pequeno barco? O inverno já tinha tomado conta de tudo, congelando o rio em uma paisagem fria e parada. Para o pescador do canal Bassin Trout, era para ser apenas uma pescaria comum de inverno, até que a manhã tomou um rumo estranho. Depois de subir o rio sem nenhuma fisgada, ele chegou a um pequeno espaço sob galhos baixos. Quando se preparava para arremessar, percebeu uma forma escura debaixo da água.
in the heck? I hope that's not what I think it is. Oh my gosh. Are you guys seeing this? You guys see that dark thing right there? I'm not even lying to you guys. I think that is a freaking mountain lion because the tail is super long. I think that is a freaking mountain lion, you guys. Like, what? That is honestly really eerie. Dude, okay. That is honestly freaky. I'm gonna try something. I'm gonna grab this big stick and we're gonna try to lift that whatever it is out of the water just so we can get a better look. All right, let's see what we got here. Oh my gosh, that is freaking creepy, dude. What is that? Look at that. Look at that. You guys see that tail? Oh my gosh, man. Like, I don't know why, but I'm like scared touching this thing. Just because, I mean, if it was alive, it could straight up kill me. It's like frozen solid. Literally frozen solid. Let's get him up on shore here so we can get a good look. Whoa, that is... Oh my gosh. Oh wow, that's heavy. It's a heavy cat. What in the world did I just find? I mean, that's kind of a interesting start to our fishing day. I mean, that is sad. Doesn't look like a huge one. I mean, I don't really know anything about mountain lions, but that looks like a pretty young cat. It's kind of sad. I mean, look at that. I feel like I find the weirdest stuff while I'm out fishing. Giant dead fish, a dead mountain lion. I mean, I was just about to cast in this little spot right here because it looks really good. You know, I'm sure there's some fish tucked up under this bush. But no, I found a mountain lion. Wonder how it died. I mean, it was just sitting right there. Who knows? Either way, really sad. Well, that's crazy, folks. That is the first time. I mean, I've seen dead deer and dead coyotes while I'm fishing, but never have I seen a dead mountain lion. I feel like that's the equivalent to finding a dead grizzly bear. I mean, you just don't see them that often.
Usando um galho para levantar o que tinha visto, ele revelou algo chocante. Um puma jovem, e a visão daquele predador raro, imóvel na água rasa, era assustadora. Embora ele já tivesse encontrado cervos e coiotes mortos antes, aquela descoberta parecia completamente diferente. Depois de registrar tudo, seguiu adiante, mas não conseguia tirar a imagem da cabeça. As horas passaram sem nenhuma fisgada, só a lembrança daquele felino congelado. Com o tempo, a pescaria melhorou e mesmo com o molinete quebrado, ele conseguiu pegar várias trutas e guardou uma para o jantar. Ainda assim, enquanto arrumava suas coisas, a mesma pergunta continuava. Como um puma foi parar congelado em um rio tranquilo? Em um lugar onde esses animais raramente viram presa, a ideia de que algo desconhecido pudesse estar envolvido deixou o dia ainda mais estranho, mantendo o mistério aberto para o público interpretar. Este vídeo foi gravado em Swansea, na Austrália, onde dois amigos estavam pescando em uma noite que eles achavam que seria tranquila.
Oi, what the fuck is your problem?
Huh?
What's going on? Are you alright?
You want to have a guy?
Are you okay?
A calma acabou na mesma hora, quando um desconhecido começou a jogar o equipamento de pesca de alguém na água, iniciando uma agressão sem motivo. O cinegrafista registrou seu amigo sendo atacado e por pouco não virou mais um alvo, já que o agressor logo voltou sua violência contra um idoso que estava ali perto.
Oi! Oi! Leave him alone, mate!
Stop! Oi, call the cops.
Oi, leave him alone, bro! Oi, leave him alone! Oi, leave him alone, mate! Bro,
Hey.
leave him... Oi, leave him alone! Oi, stop it! Oi, stop!
Só quando o agressor percebeu a câmera é que ele parou e fugiu.
Just go off the way you're going. Go!
Stop! What's wrong with him?
Did you record it?
Yeah, I did. The whole thing.
Bro, you full.
Are you alright, man? You okay?
Is he okay?
What's wrong with them? You okay, bro?
Yeah, I'm fine.
Os motivos do homem para agredir os pescadores não foram explicados no vídeo, e isso deixou o caso ainda mais misterioso. Nada foi dito sobre o que o levou a agir daquela forma, e a falta de respostas só aumentou a estranheza da situação. No fim, o que ficou registrado foi um ataque sem motivo aparente, interrompido apenas porque a câmera estava ligada. E permanece a dúvida que muitos levantaram depois. Por que ele fez aquilo? Sem explicações, o episódio termina envolto em silêncio, deixando o mistério aberto para cada pessoa interpretar do seu jeito. Se você chegou até aqui e curtiu o vídeo, não esqueça de se inscrever no canal e deixar seu like. Isso ajuda muito, e aproveita que eu separei mais um vídeo aqui em cima para você assistir agora.